What's going on, everybody? My name is Nyleev, and welcome back to the Ant SMP. I'm coming to you live, well, almost live, from the site of what has very clearly become a chest monster. So I think I'm going to need somewhere new for storage, because this simply isn't working. But first, I am going to have to start terraforming like I said I would last episode. So we are going to get to that. So now that I have the beacon, and I have spent many hours trading with villagers to get emeralds, I can finally make that beacon with a full base, and finally get this ocean terraformed. So it's beacon time. And now with the beacon in place, I can finally deal with some of this terrain. Let's get to that, shall we? It does in fact work under the ocean, so we are going to just power through a bunch of this terraforming, and I will come back when we're done. Alrighty, so with all of this terraforming done, I went ahead and did a bit of a prototype for what I want my roads to look like. I will probably be adding, scratch that, I will definitely be adding slabs uh, at the edges of the steps, just to make it a little bit nicer to walk up. Not that anybody walks up underwater. But continuing the roads is actually going to take a back seat to the storage, because the storage is a problem. So what I think I'm going to do is create a lighthouse that will serve as a bit of a beacon for people coming to visit. Not that there's anybody who doesn't already know where I am, but also as storage, because that just isn't cutting it anymore. So let's just... Whoop. Why, thank you, Dolphin. Okay, so I am going to need more dark prismarine. Okay, scratch that. Next up, we are apparently going back to the ocean monument. I think this time, maybe it's time for a guardian farm. So I'm here at the ocean monument, and the first step is going to be boxing it in. The bounding box for an ocean monument is literally just the ocean monument itself. So we don't have to give it a wide berth The only places that guardians can spawn is inside that box, and then they swim outwards. So I am just going to take a whole whack of deep slate with some water breathing and some invisibility and most of my gear taken off. And I am just going to build walls straight up from the monument itself, plus enclose the entrance area. So let's get that done, and then I will see about getting the others to help me dry it out. And here I stand in the completely drained ocean monument, which I totally do not want to take as my base. While I was drying out the interior of the monument, Ophelia and Icy did the sand grid, so I was able to rapidly dry out the exterior, and now all that remains is tearing down the monument and building up a guardian farm. Welcome, friends, to the Laserfish Disposal Unit. It's a pretty basic design, just a couple of towers, 35 tall, with water streams that make the guardians float up, in, and then fall to their dooms, with an AFK box up at the top there. That would be me, standing there. Using the FreeCam mod, I'm able to... Basically, it's like a mock spectator mode. Down here, underneath, for collection, I've got a series of hoppers leading into what is inevitably not going to be a large enough storage system, but I am using Impulse's classic, or I guess standard, because I've really never found one that I like as much that's this tileable. Auto sorter with the overflow protection. There will be a link to that video. Some designs stand the test of time, and Impulse is a genius. So I AFK'd over at the Guardian farm for a little while so that I could get the dark prismarine that I built it to get. Which means it's time for the lighthouse build for storage that I have been planning since the start of this episode. I've decided to put it over here at the north end of my ocean, and I think it's going to look fantastic, so time-lapse time. If this many chests won't do me for quite a while, I have a problem. I should probably talk to somebody about hoarding. The lighthouse itself, I've got flooded all the way up, just in case I do want to add more, but also because Tritons are primarily water creatures. So, playing on that, I have given it a little bit more of a bringing the water above feel. One thing I do need to do, though, is attach it to the ocean floor. I have yet to figure out exactly how I want to do that. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Part of why I am excited about this is it's basically the first build I've had this season that actually looks good with shaders, because shaders and underwater don't really mix. So I think it looks great. I may have overdone it on the texturing a little bit, but texturing is something I'm kind of new to, so I'm learning. It is Chocolate Bunny weekend. So I'm going to set up just a teensy little hunt for some fun things. Unfortunately, I can't put that on camera because my server mates watch my videos. So I will show the hiding of things next episode after they have already done their hunts. So with that said and done, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like and subscribe if you're not already. And have a good one. Bye.